When you get Xfinity Internet, Flex is included free. And finding what to watch on TV is now as easy as popcorn. Show me my favorites. Yes! Live soccer. This is how easy it is to find my favorite content, all in one place. And for Xfinity Internet customers, it all starts at free with Xfinity Flex. This is a way better way to watch.
Learn how to get a great offer on Xfinity Internet. Plus, add a free Flex 4K streaming box. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Restrictions apply.
You might have noticed a change in your neighborhood lately. Yep, Sprint stores are now T-Mobile stores. Now that Sprint is T-Mobile, you get more coverage, value, and benefits than ever before. We've invested billions to bring our 5G from big cities to small towns across America. And great coverage is just the start. From high-speed mobile hotspot data to weekly deals and giveaways, our customers get tons of great benefits. Head to your new T-Mobile store to learn more.
Qualifying service and capable device required. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain plan or features. See T-Mobile.com.
Hello and welcome to jasonnewland.com. My name is Jason Newland, and this is Let Me Bore You to Sleep. Please only listen when you can safely close your eyes. And if you would like to support this free service, please go to paypal.me/JasonNewland. The link is on my website, as well as Facebook. And on my website there are, I don't know how many recordings. Let me have a look. How many recordings would there be? I know how to work it out. I know how. .com. I know how. Let me have a look. Go away. Stop it. Right. You can add this up if you want. So these are the podcast recordings that are available to actually download, but there's also more which you can stream. But anyway, these are ones you can download. 669 Let Me Bore You to Sleep ones. 378 Deep Sleep Whisper Hypnosis. 99 Relax Asleep Hypnosis Daily. Relaxation Hypnosis for Stress, Anxiety and Panic 274. Stress and Pain Relief 34. And there's my Hypnosis Archive 50. So what was that? 6, 7, 8, 9. Add this up. 669 plus 378 plus 378 plus 99 plus 274 plus 34 and 50. Right, so there's 1,504 recordings available to actually download for free, all for free. On top of that, you can stream all of the recordings, and also those recordings that have music and stuff like that, they're also available to stream as well. That's not bad, is it, really? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't think there's how many people offer 1,500 recordings free to download? Yeah. So, yeah, just thought I'd let you know. I mean, hardly anybody actually downloads them. People stream them, but, for a keepsake, you could just download it. And it's like, oh, I've got that. So, in a few years' time, you'll be going through the hard drive on your computer, and you'll think, what on earth is this rubbish doing on my... Who's this deep sleep whisper? What a bunch of... Get away. Delete. Get rid of that. What on earth was that? Oh. Some people actually forget who I am. I remember there's this person, and she's really into what I was doing. I remember she was like contacting me and said, I really like what you're doing. And a few years later, she sent me a message saying, who are you? Why are you on my Facebook page? Why are you in my friends list? Who are you? Oh, okay. Fair enough. A little drinky. So it's Friday the 11th of June 2021. Yeah, things were alright. Not much occurring, if I'm honest. Just doing my thing as it is, as it was, as it will be, Just doing what I can to get by. Yeah. Just doing my thing to get along. Flying around in a trumpet full of I don't know, just getting stuff. Oh, wow. I mean, basically, I'm going to put that on charge, I think. I'll charge my phone up, it's getting a little bit... Juice is going a little bit. I was up all night, and I was doing recordings, and then I was, making the images and sharing them and putting them onto my website, and that took me till about 4:30 in the morning, and I was tired, and I went to bed, and it felt lovely. It felt really nice just to lay down, knowing that I had done all that work and got it done, and yes, it was nice. So I'm in a similar position today, actually. I think I'm going to be up quite late getting this stuff finished. But when it's done, innit? Once it's done, it's done. So tomorrow night, Saturday, there's boxing on. There's actually 2 lots of boxing. There's boxing in the UK and boxing world title fight in America. Shakur Stevens? Yeah. So in the evening, probably about 7 till probably about 11, there's boxing in England, and then 3 o'clock in the morning there's boxing. I think it probably might start earlier. There's boxing in America, so I'll need to make sure I get my work done either before or and in between the boxing. So but yeah, so tomorrow will be a good day. it is in my determined mind gonna be good. So I don't know, I've just been thinking about, how things are growing, the audience is growing and things are getting better in some aspects, and just look into the future and some things I'd like to do. And I know I talk about needing a holiday, and I really need a holiday. I'm not even joking, but it's fine. I can hold on, even if it's till next year. If I can at least get away for a weekend somewhere in the next couple of months, or for 3 days even, that will do me good. I don't, nothing expensive, just stay in a cheap hotel, Holiday Inn or something, just somewhere near a beach. That's it. That's all I need. I don't need to travel abroad. I can't afford to travel abroad, but I need to get away from here. But at the same time, I don't really fancy travelling long distances, wearing masks and stuff, because that's just uncomfortable. I mean, the journey into town on the bus is kind of awful wearing those masks. And that's only probably 15-20 minute journey. So if I'm stuck on a train for an hour and a half or 2 hours, I couldn't wear a mask for that long. I really don't think I could. So I need to be a bit more strategic about what I do. But I don't know, maybe we won't need to wear masks in a couple of weeks when they stop the lockdown completely, if they do. I'll just have to wait and see. I'd quite like to go to somewhere like Devon. Torquay is... I dribble when I think about Torquay. It's the only place that I've been to that I just kind of fell in love with. It's beautiful. I don't know why, I just found it to be beautiful. But this is a long time ago. It's like 19 years ago or something. I'm not really a holidayer, although I've not really had any excuses apart from the last few years. But when I was working in sales, I could afford to go away on holiday. I had money. Well, I had enough money to do things if I wanted to, But I just never... I think it was the planning. That's what did it for me, the planning. And the only reason I went to Torquay is because my cousin was living there with his girlfriend. And I needed a break. And I had a couple of days owed for me, to have time off. So I took off, I think just a long weekend. And he said, come up here. And so I did, and I booked a hotel room for, I think, 3 nights or 2 nights. And it was in probably August, maybe even September. But it was lovely. It was really nice. It might have been July. thinking about it, it was really nice weather. And for some reason, I have a memory of running with him. Running to catch a bus or something, I don't remember. I think it's the last time I ran anywhere. And the journey to Torquay was a long journey on a coach. It was like about 6 hours or something, and that was with stopping off and for a break at the whatever I don't know, what do you call them, the places on the highway that you can stop. We stopped there for maybe half an hour, maybe longer. To be fair, I think it might have been 2 coaches. It might be one to London and then from London to Torquay. That's often kind of the case with getting to places if you're in the south. I don't so much remember the journey there, going there. Part of the reason for that is because, firstly, it's a long time ago. Secondly, it was uneventful. And thirdly, there's no thirdly. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure there was a London. And then from London on another coach to Torquay. Yeah. So it was, it was like a standard journey, long journey though. I mean, the coach seats are comfortable and that, but after a while, you need to stretch. You need to stretch your legs and your back, and for me, definitely my back. So I don't know how I'd do with long journeys anymore, because I haven't been on a long journey really since 2004. Like, as far as, is that true? I think so, yeah. Last time I went on a long journey, sitting on a coach or in a car, or it was 2004, travelling all the way up to Liverpool. So that was quite a long journey. Been on trains going to London, but and I've been on trains going to Nottingham. I've been on trains going up to not Barnsley. I've been on trains going up north. I've been on trains going to Wales. So I have been on some long journeys, but not in a car, not on the road. It's a little bit different. I mean, usually trains are quicker, because they're more direct, aren't they? Like roads go round and round. I don't know, it's not really true, is it? But they, you sort of, it's more, I was going to say, more the scenic route, sometimes with travelling by car. So, so I don't remember it being a particularly anything really. Actually, I was remembered, no. I did go to Devon in a car back in 2010. It was just after I graduated finished my degree course. I hadn't had the graduation ceremony yet, but I'd finished the course. And a friend of mine was going up to a thing called Buddhafield, which is a festival. And so I decided to go with her, gave her some money for petrol. She said £3 isn't enough. I said, you make me so angry. And then we kissed. No, we didn't. I gave her whatever, but that's not really the point, is it? So I was just there. Her daughter was in the back, in the boot. No, she was she was sitting down. And that was quite a long journey. Yeah, so went to Kent on the car, so I guess that was quite a long journey. Okay, anyway, I'm stuck on the long journeys. So I go to Torquay. I only go there because that's where my cousin was. I had no interest in going there, other than that. Apart from different Faulty Towers was in Torquay, wasn't it? It was supposed to be based in there. Faulty Towels. So, pretty sure I booked the hotel online before going. And I got there late afternoon, I think it was. Set off in the morning, got there. Might have even been evening. Not 100%. Might have been. A long journey, really. And yeah, I think I'm not sure what I did. I just went to the hotel, booked in, and then I just went for a walk. And it was lovely. The hotel I was in, it wasn't expensive. It was just, I'm pretty sure I was out of season when I went. But it's a mixed memory. I don't know exactly. But what I do know is when I went there, during the day, it was beautiful, proper, like really nice, beautiful, really, like coral reef and stuff, and just, I remember there was some old bloke. I say old, he's probably about my age, but it was from a distance, like he had like this perfect body, really muscular, slim, but like walking around posing. And then as you get closer, he had this old face. So he had like this 50-year-old face, but it looked like he had a 23-year-old's body. It just looked silly. Looked fine from a distance, like, oh, good on him, well done. And then you get closer, it's almost like it was an optical illusion. Like, no, that face shouldn't be on that body. It looks wrong. Stop it. Take it back. So that's why I don't bother trying to get all muscly, because, you know, it'd be embarrassing walking around with all this, like, looking really buff, and then there's this middle-aged face. Like, no, that's wrong. It's you know, I don't think anyone's going to meet me and think, oh, what an amazing body. Just, I can forget what his face looks like. I don't care because of the body. I don't know if there's many people that operate like that. I've met many men that operate like that, but I don't know if there are many women that would say, oh, I'll take him just for his body. If I stay close enough, I won't be able to see it. If I just try focus on the chest or the belly button, I don't know. What am I talking about? Anyway, it was really, really nice. It was calm. There was people around, but I didn't have anybody to talk to, which didn't bother me particularly. It was just I had questions. I had to know stuff I needed to know now. But it's okay. I think I got there on the Friday. Yeah, I think that's what it was. I got there on a Friday, and I think my cousin was working. He was actually working in a place where I got him the job, because it was another branch of the company I was working for had a branch there where he was, and he just moved there with his girlfriend, because that's where she was originated. And I basically put in a word for him with the management, and he got a job instantly. And he's still there, and he's been promoted many times. He's now the janitor. So I don't know, I do know, I'm not going to tell you what he does now, but he does completely different job. What, police? Yeah, police. No, you shouldn't mention that he's in the police, really? Okay, he's not in the police then. And I just realised that I'm going to have another drink. Yes. I fell asleep then, I started dreaming. I did, honestly, I actually fell asleep while I was talking. I have no idea what I was talking about. Fridge magnets, I think. So, I went there, and it was lovely. I mean, honestly, I've just really found it to be exceptionally beautiful. So I kind of fell in love with the place. Now, the only things I can remember about when I was there is I went out. I went to the pub, I think with my cousin, and then on the second night we went out to the nightclub. Yeah, there was a nightclub, and I was there. My cousin was there with his girlfriend. His girlfriend's sister was there because they lived there with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend was a complete plank. He was aggressive, he was talking rubbish, which I generally don't judge people for some reason. You know, we can all talk rubbish at times, but he was really giving it the big one, like showing off for some reason. I don't know why. There was no reason for it, because he had his girlfriend. So what is he trying to show off to me? Where's that going to get him? What's that going to accomplish? But so we were out. We were in a pub first, and then we went to a nightclub. Now, I spoke to my cousin and I said, that bloke's wrong. He said, yeah, I know, I don't know why he's like that. And I said, well, you need to keep an eye out for him, because he's wrong. Well, we all went to a nightclub. So there's five including me. I was the geeseberry. I was the geese or whatever. And so we went out. And I hadn't been out for ages, and I was drinking. And when I drink, I lose a little bit of, I don't know, something changes a little bit. Maybe I'm sometimes a bit more confident, perhaps. Well, I end up on the dance floor getting off with someone, kissing and whatever. I don't know who she was. And, you know, that was a bit, I don't know, a bit random. And I'm just wandering around, you know, this big, quite a big venue, just wandering around. After that, I don't know where she went. Probably to pray for forgiveness. And I was looking for my cousin, and he was nowhere to be seen. I found out later that they just left. Which I knew they'd left because they weren't there, but they weren't sure where I was, and apparently they saw me just doing what I was doing, so they thought I'd just leave me to it. Now, I didn't know where my hotel was. I knew it was in Torquay, and I knew that I was in Torquay. But outside of that, you know, didn't know. But then I remembered I had a piece of paper with the address on it. So what I did is I went outside, and there was a queue for taxis. So I just waited in line. No, I don't know if there was anyone there. I went to get a taxi. And a couple of young women asked if they could share the taxi because they were going to the same area. I said, all right. And what happened is when I got out of where I was going, you know, and I was going to just walk a little way to the place, one of the women gets out and we start kissing each other, start making out, which was, again, a bit random. So 2 random strangers in one evening having a bit of a kiss. And then they left, and, you know, they just went, did their thing, and I think it was I dropped them off first. Well, I dropped them off, the taxi did, but, you know, so I cut out, so, well, good luck. good luck with your studies. No, good luck with all the scarves or whatever else you do. And she, bye. And that was it. And to be fair, I was a bit drunk, but not drunk. I wasn't like drunk enough to not remember what I was doing or know what I was doing. And I went home, went into the hotel, found it, and woke up, and there's loads of people coming in trying to get me dressed and stuff. Again, I completely lost. I fell asleep while I was talking then. Why were people getting dressed? Get me dressed? What on earth am I talking about? I was imagining I was a member of the royal family. Wow. Alright, no, I woke up. It was in a hotel. Had a breakfast, and then I went for a walk. And I found out the next day, right, that they left, went home, back to where my cousin was living with his girlfriend, and they all went back to that house. Well, the four of them, her sister and her sister's boyfriend. And I think her sister and her boyfriend got into a bit of an argument, and he started getting heavy-handed. So my cousin stepped in and he attacked my cousin. So my cousin, when I saw my cousin, he had his arm in his sling, his shoulder had been dislocated, and he had a bruise and a bit of black eye or something. So I was looking for this man. I wanted to see him, but he'd gone. He fled. He completely left. No one knew where he was. But seeing, because my cousin was like a little brother to me. He was only young. He was probably about 10 years younger than me. So, yeah, probably maybe 12 years younger. No, wait a minute, I can tell you exactly what he was. He was 18 when I was 30. Yeah, I think it's. There's about 12 years difference. So, I'd know, he was like a third cousin removed, or I don't know what you call it. Basically, he was my grandmother's sister's daughter's son, if that makes sense. It was blood relative, but it was my nan's sister. So my nan's sister had a daughter, and her daughter had him. Yeah, so it was quite weird though, because he was such a women seem to really like him. He's really, I think it's because he's just really nice. But he didn't take himself too seriously, and he was confident. He had a certain confidence about him. So yeah, and he ended up marrying, actually. I'd not seen him for years, but he ended up marrying his girlfriend, and they've got a few kids. So hopefully really happy. But I annoyed him because it's true. In 2006, when I started doing all this online stuff, I asked him for help, and I asked him for too much help, and in the end he kind of got annoyed with me, I think, and sort of avoided me, because whenever I spoke to him, I asked him for help. But I was just so enthusiastic about what I was doing, that I was asking anybody that could help me, I asked them, because I knew I couldn't do everything on my own. I did most of everything on my own, and always have, but I still, I don't have all the skills necessary. I still don't have all the skills. So, as far as video editing, and I can learn, I have learned some stuff, but yeah, that was weird though. That upset me, seeing him like that, because I'm like, well, I wish I'd have been there. Why didn't you wait for me and make sure I could have come back? I'm not saying that it made much difference, but he wouldn't have got hurt, because I'd have stepped in I wouldn't let anything happen to him. I might have got hurt, but he wouldn't. I'd have made sure that. So that was a bit weird. It was tainted it a little bit, It's supposed to be a nice little break. Well, ended up being a nice little breakthrough of his arm. Oh dear. And it was dislocated. I don't think it was broken. I think it was dislocated. Anyway, I think I spent because he went back to work, and I spent the last day pretty much on my own, doing my own thing. And there wasn't anything to do. There wasn't anything there, apart from really the beach. I didn't have transport. I didn't, I just hung around and just went for walks and stuff. It was lovely. I enjoyed it. Kept seeing the old man with the teenager's body. That was weird. I was like, come on, man, you look 54. Your face looked 54, but the body is like, how is that even possible? To have like a 23-year-old's body, but a 54-year-old's face. I just didn't understand it. So on my last day, I go down to the beach. I say, no, actually, there was something we did the night before, but I'll talk about that in a minute. But another weird thing happened. I'm walking down the beach, and someone shouted out, "Oh, I like your glasses," or something to me. I said, "Huh?" And there was a couple of females on the beach, young women, and one seemed to have took a liking to me, which is weird. I didn't understand that. So I ended up getting off with her as well. So I was only there for like 2 days, 3 nights, 2 days, and I ended up getting off, kissing and smooching, whatever, with 3 different women. And before that, I'd just been in a drought, because I was living in a town where I was almost seen to be invisible. But for some reason, in Torquay, maybe that's why I like Torquay, because I got happy memories, because 3 women wanted to kiss me. I wonder if there's something wrong with the people in Torquay. I hadn't thought about all that. But then, She gave me a telephone number and we kept in contact for a little while, but what was the point? I was working and I just didn't have time to. I had no intention of going back there anytime soon. Oh yeah, I went to a pub with my cousin, and I just remember thinking, I wish I could just stay here. Just, stay and live somewhere just really, really nice. There's something about the place I just really liked. And then, in the evening we went, me and him, and it was last night at the prom, which is an annual broadcast, I think television and radio, and it's just, orchestras playing. Well, we couldn't get in, because I think they were sold out, or, they didn't have any tickets. So it was in a park, like this huge park. So we decided to climb over the fence, if we could find a fence low enough for me to be able to get over. A fence for me needs to be about 2 foot tall for me to be able to climb over satisfactorily, without harming my toes. But yeah, we did that. We managed to get in, went and got a couple of beers, sat down on some deck chairs that were already there. I think I bought a hot dog, and we were just chilling out, listening to the music, and that was great. It was relaxing. Yes, that was a nice little trip away. So I'd like to go back. I just found it to be a really nice, a nice change. Plus the weather was gorgeous, and yeah. But I've not been back since. So maybe one day I will. Maybe one day. So I just have to wait and see, really. Every day things are getting better, going through living a bit. So yeah, that was, and I came back. On the way back, I'm sitting in the front, and there's a lady. This isn't all about women all the time. It just happens to be. There's a woman sitting on the other side of the bus, but no more than maybe 3 foot away from me. And she was pretty stunning, actually. So I thought I might as well talk to her. I've got 6 hours on this bus, or on this coach, I might as well. And I did start talking to her, and she was from, I think, Russia or somewhere. Maybe, I don't know, Europe. Yeah. I just fell asleep. Yes, I'm on the coach with this lady, and she's talking to me. We talk. And I think on the way back that we stop at the service station, and I say, do you wanna have a little bit with me? Have some cake, maybe a sausage roll, cup of tea. So we did. We went and had a chat and stuff, and that's my memory of it. It might not have happened, but I'm pretty sure she was definitely there. Yeah, she did exist. And on the way back, I don't know. I don't know if she lived. She didn't live near me. I think she was going to somewhere else, and she got off the bus, got off the coach or whatever, a few stops before me. It's this vague memory, but she was asking me about myself, and she did give me a telephone number, and we chatted a little bit afterwards. But she was saying, so you got your own home, you got your own car. She wanted to know all that stuff. If I got a good job and how much do I get paid? And it's like, well, what? Why? Why would you need to know my income before, getting together? Yeah. Or no, rather. So yeah, nothing came from that. But if nothing else, I can say I spent time with 4 different women. So it was quite a nice holiday. Nice. Very much so. And yeah, that was the last time I kissed anyone. 2002. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, is kissing still the same? Do you still touch lips and blow into their mouth? Is that still the same? That's how I remember kissing. You try and fill them up with air like a balloon. And flick their ears. So I know that I know how erotic that is. I can't even keep a straight face. Flicking someone's ears while you kiss them. She's gonna fall for me big time. Oh, he was so romantic. After dinner he kissed me and I knew he wanted me. I knew he wanted to be with me. It was lovely. Yeah. How did you know? He flicked my ears. I knew then. Oh, I knew. So I think I'd quite like to visit again. Have a look, have an old look to see what's occurring in that layout area. So that's it, I think, really. Yeah. The last night at the proms was quite nice. Lots of really good bands playing. So yeah, I'm going to go. Thank you for listening. Remember to be kind to yourself, because you deserve to be happy. I'm asleep. I'm so tired, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to upload anything or edit anything, because I just want to go to sleep. Anyway, take care, and I shall speak to you soon. Tomorrow, in fact. Tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye. Bye.